Konnichiwa, Kawaii Critic here to review My Little Pony Season 6, Episode 8, A Hearthwarming Tale. Yep, it's once again Christmas time in Ponyville, so Starlight Glimmer doesn't want to celebrate the holidays, so Twilight Sparkle decides that she's gonna read a story to help hopefully change her mind. As we begin the story, we are introduced to Snowfall Frost, who doesn't want to celebrate the holiday either, and she is quickly joined by Snow Dash, who says that the holidays are meant for something else, but Miss Fall doesn't want to hear any of it, so she dismisses him, and from there sings about wanting to end the holidays. And yes, this is a musical episode, so it's nice to see a musical episode and not have it have too much impact on the overall story, as most musicals in the past have been shown to have very powerful impact on the show, so there's that. Anyway, after that, we get the Ghost of the Christmas Past, played by Applejack, who brings Snowfall into the past, and there we get to see little Philly Fall and her friends, and then she's talked to by this Snape-looking pony who tells her to focus in on her magic rather than spend time looking into the holiday and decorating. And this is interesting, as what he is saying isn't necessarily portrayed as something evil, it's just harsh, is what it is. And that's interesting, as what happens to both Starlight Glimmer and this character, Miss Fall, are both things that are harsh, but they unintentionally do something more bad than what they think they're doing. So that is interesting to see this parallel between these two characters played out within the story of A Christmas Carol. So Miss Fall, going back to the her building, which is interestingly decorated to say the very least, we get a small break in which, when they were talking about the past, we had Starlight Glimmer interrupt, and then Twilight saying that there was a reason for things, and Spike bluntly pointing out Starlight Glimmer's faults, which again harkens back to her opening where she did the equal ponies and all that nonsense. So we continue the story, and we're put in the present with Pinkie Pie, or I should say presents, as she says that presents are a sign of friends giving other friends gifts, and those gifts meaning things. And Miss Fall, of course, does not see that, and Pinkie Pie starts singing about all this cool stuff, about how others are celebrating and having fun, and we see Snow Dash accompanied by Mary, who's Rarity, and Flutter Holly, who's of course Fluttershy, and they're talking about what makes the perfect holiday, and they say, well, this is pretty much it, just, having a little time to relax and just have some fun. And Miss Fall does not see how this is affecting her. I mean, it's more so her expression more than her words, that her expression is getting altered to the point of being sort of saddened by what she's seeing. But she's still being stubborn, of course, as to follow the story to get to the ghost of the future. So Pinkie Pie says her farewells as she goes into a fog, and Starlight Glimmer soon walks into Princess Luna, who is portraying the ghost of Holiday's future, which apparently there aren't going to be any more of, since if this Miss Fall continues to do her spell, which she hasn't quite finished yet, will unleash the Wendigos and a snowfall that will cover all Ponyville in a heap of snow, and it will all be over. Much like the time skipping stuff where Starlight Glimmer ended up with this sort of deserted wasteland outlook. So, of course, this makes Miss Fall change her mind, not want to do the spell, and join the others, and gives them odd gifts, to say the very least. Snow Dash getting this dragon perfume, or is it ink? I don't know. It's like dragon scale perfume thing. I don't know what it is. I'm sure someone will figure it out. Anyway, uh, this episode is really nice. The music is all there, and it's really nice to listen to. I enjoyed all the songs. The middle and the end are a bit more rushed, but they have a bit more impact, especially the future pony, Luna. And of course, we once again get more imitating in this episode, as I almost forgot to mention Twilight ending off the song that Pinkie Pie was singing right before the break. And this is a bit more appreciative as they keep it short and concise and very solidated in one scene instead of carrying out into another scene and still holding on and doing more characters like Rainbow Dash did in, I believe, 2 episodes ago now. Or either last episode of, I'm already forgetting the order, but anyways, there's that. There's, once again, just touching a bit more on this parallel. I find that to be the highlight of this episode. I feel like Starlight Glimmer is finally starting to see what she's doing as what she did, I should say, as misguided, and perhaps maybe soon we can stop hearing her say what she did was evil. I feel like that's gonna start to run its course sooner or later, and she's gonna have to start or stop saying that at some point. Um, as what she did was only, again, misguided. So that's about it for this episode. So this is a much shorter review. I had something else planned, but I didn't have enough time to carry it out. And other than that, it's a holiday episode, so yay! So with that being said, this has been Kawaii Critic. And remember, guys, to keep it kawaii.